called as moles of a solute. I am writing here, molarity is moles of solute divided by volume of solution. Now it is volume of solution and it is in liters. So as we were thinking that what is moles, so that already is discussed with you, that moles, if you have to find out that of a solute, so that is equal to mass of the solute which is in gram and molar mass which is equal to gram per mole. So molarity, gram and gram will be cancelled. So whatever is the answer for the moles is coming, it will give you the result in moles. So on the basis of that, as you can see, this is a question to find out the molarity. So you can see that NaOH, so it should be clearly understood that NaOH is a solute and its mass is given as 5 gram. And as I told you that moles of the solute will be mass by molar mass. So we have to write down the molar mass of NaOH, which is equal to 23 plus 16, that is of oxygen, plus hydrogen, which turns out to be 40 gram per mole. Molar mass is expressed as gram per mole. So it is 40. Now the moles will be 5 by 40. Now about the volume of the solution. So here we should be very much clear that when we are talking about volume of the solution, so it is solute plus solvent. So volume is 450 ml and we have to convert it into liter. So you can divide it by 1000 and you will be getting a value 0.450 liter. And if you are finding out the molarity, that will be 5 by 40 into 0.450. So generally we don't write it in this way. We make it little easy by writing 1000 here. And overall you are getting the molarity which is equal to 0.278 moles. So this is how you can calculate the molarity. Now the same type of a question is going to come and there they can ask you to tell the molality. Now molality is mass of the solute again divided by weight of the solvent. So its unit will be, what should be the unit of it? Mole. This is the mass of the solute divided by molar mass of the solute. Molar mass of the solute. Okay. So it turns out to be moles of solute. Moles of solute divided by weight of the solvent. So its unit will be moles per kg. So this should be clear. Molarity is moles per liter and molality is moles per kg, and kg is that of a solvent. So that is why if you move to this question of intext question number 1.4 would be good to do. So if I am taking the question number 1.4, so you will be able to understand what I am talking about. So in this question, you might have noticed that they are giving us 2.5 kg of 0.25 molal and you have to find out the moles of the urea. So first let's go to the moles of the urea. urea moles, which is equal to 0.25 mole per kg of solvent. That means in this case solvent is 1 kg. Okay, and moles of the urea can be taken as 0.25. Now from this moles you can write down mass by molar mass. So moles is 0.25 and mass of urea and the molar mass of the urea. So how can you determine the molar mass of the urea? That is NH2CO NH2. N is 14 multiplied by 2. Hydrogen are 4 and oxygen is 16. Carbon is 12. So how 14 2s are 28. 4, 16 and 12. So it comes out to be 60. So mass of urea, that means mass of urea is a solute. So mass of urea is 0.25 multiplied by 60. That is the mass of the urea. Which after multiplication turns out to be 15 grams. So this is mass of the urea. Urea is a solute. Now we need to find out the molarity. In okay, they are saying in 2.5. It is 2.5 kg of the solution. So we already know that mass of the molar mass we have calculated. Then you need to know about the mass of the solution. So in the mass of the solution, this is the solute and per kg is the solvent. So it turns out to be 1015 plus 15. Okay. Fine. So here we are having 10-15 gram. This is the mass. So now the question becomes, when mass of the solution is 10-1-5, then urea is 15 in it. Correct? This solution is this much. Then urea is 15. Then solution is 2.5 kg, which is equal to 2500. How much urea is present in it? So it become a very easy question now, and x can be find out. 15 multiplied by 2500 divided by 1015, and we are able to get the mass of the urea, which turns out to be 37 gram. So I try to explain you by this question the difference between molarity and molality, and this is a very good question, and that is why this question has been asked in the NCERT book. This is 1.4 question, so that student can understand what is the difference between the molality and molarity. So whenever you are writing this question in the exam, write their formulas also. If you are not writing the formula and explaining it properly to the teacher in the examination, you are not going to get the marks. Okay, you understood, I think, the question and the difference between molality and molarity. They are the basic question which are going to come in the exam, and after that we are moving to the next part of the chapter, that is the solubility, and I am going to take you to that part of the chapter through experiment. So let us see and meet next class. Bye.